don't want to be in the picture.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to do an update on the Genesis. I know it's been a while since we've done a video. Been on vacation and have been doing some other things. But we've had the car... Let's double check how long we've had it. I still have this paint on the window. 58,000 miles is when we bought it. And right now it just rolled over 60. So I guess you could call it a 2,000 mile update. It's been performing flawlessly. I've had literally zero issues with the car. Been daily driving it every single day. I had a lot of parts ready to purchase for it. But the other day, like literally the other day, as I was driving my car at work, I was sideswiped on the highway. Yeah. And the guy hit my fender right here. He ripped the bumper off. It actually connected properly right here, if you recall. And he also scuffed this right here in the paint, and it broke my mirror. Right now I have it held on with electrical tape just so it's not dangling.
I didn't use tape.
Yeah, it broke the mirror, really thrashed the fender. Yeah, it did some pretty good damage. They say they found the guy, drunk driver, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I followed the guy actually, and he actually ran into another car, so he has 2 hit and runs, a DUI, and whatever else they want to charge him with. So I'm hoping he has insurance, because I only had liability on this. So that's kind of where we're at with the Genesis. The other day, or I guess a couple weeks ago before vacation, I tried to record the video of the cold air install, but my camera decided it didn't want to record, and I found that out too late. But we can go over that. I'll show it to you. Hold on one sec. Alright, got the hood propped open. So I did the cold air intake. I bought, it appeared to be like a K&N knockoff, and it pretty much installed like one. It's pretty simple overall. If you look down here, my only issue with the whole thing was this, let's see if I can get it focused. This boot that this rubber, I don't know what you call it, angle piece that connects to the turbo. Not really focusing on it, but it's this piece right here. It's a big 90-degree elbow. It was way too long. Let me see if I have... No, I think I threw it away. I had to cut off about 1 inch of it for it to sit proper and make the corner right here, and it still kind of hits. If you look right there, it kind of hits the power steering line still a little bit. Not bad. Before it wouldn't even come close to going in, but that was the only issue with it. It sounds great right now. I'm gonna go for a drive and get a couple sound clips. But the reason I bought it is because I wanted to do a blow-off valve just for the noise. But then I watched a video and a guy put an intake on his, and you can actually hear the blow-off through the intake. And so I thought I'd just kill 2 birds with 1 stone and get the intake and the blow-off valve noise from it. And sure enough, it does. You can hear it as you drive. That was a pretty simple install. I think it took me about an hour is all. And I had to put all this on it. All this. The only downside was the mounts. Like these mounts right here. Kind of hard to see. Maybe. But that mount and the piece it came with to mount right there, they do not line up, and neither did the one on this side. There's a hole here, and then the factory location there. They didn't line up, so the heat shield's just setting in there, but it's pretty solid as is. Doesn't need the mounts. But yeah, I mean, As far as drivability though, car's been perfect. Literally no issues at all with it. Drives great, everything works, no check engine lights. Like I mean nothing's wrong with it. Love the car. So that's kind of the follow up on the car. We'll do some sound clips and some driving. Maybe I'll insert them right here. Alright, I'm going to try to get some sound clips of the Genesis. This is just intake, stock blow-off valve. See if we can pick it up. Hopefully the sound's coming through. I'll check it. With the windows down, let's see if we can get anything with them up. So I'm not sure if it's coming through on the video or not, but it does sound really good with the stock blow-off valve and just a intake on it. Let me see if I can do another little pull before going too fast. Good to me. Another project that we got was this 300ZX. This 300ZX. Now the reason we bought it, I guess the reason I bought it, was my friend is doing a budget LS swap in his S14, and he didn't want to use the T56 transmission just because they are very expensive unless you can find a cheap wrecked car. So our thought is he would use the transmission, rear diff, and stuff out of one of these to be on the budget side of it. So I bought this car from Copart in Boise. It was non-running, non-driving, but it was a 5-speed manual. So I bought it, and he took the tranny, the driveline, rear diff, axles, and he's going to put that in his car. And we were kind of doing it together. So my agreement with him was if I could make all my money back out of this car plus some when parting it out, that he could just have the transmission and stuff for free. As you can see, it's pretty parted out. Surprisingly, no one has wanted the engine. It actually does work. It was fired up on starting fluid and ran, but yeah, she's getting down to the bare bones. I bought the car, taxes, fees, everything, and delivery, and I was into the car about $1,300. And as of today, with everything sold on it, I think I've made $1,500. So $200 profit, plus still have the shell and the engine, and I was able to give the transmission and driveline and rear diff and all that to my friend for free. So there's money to be made in these cars. I mean, it's kind of sad they got parted out, but the fuel tank was rusted, the fuel pump was rusted, it hadn't been on the road, and I think, according to the registration found in the car, in 15 years. So it's probably a lot more money to be spent than what it was actually worth. But there it is. I made my money back. I'm going to send this over to my friend who actually took the transmission, and he's going to keep it for a while, pull the axles out since they were seized in, and just take random interior plugs as necessary. He says he might need them for his car, so I'm just going to give him this and he can throw it away when he's done. And then we got the Miata still. She's still here. Still as beautiful as ever. This is what I actually wanted to work on today. I wanted to, let's see, start right here. The tail lights are not mounted in at all, and there is nowhere to mount them. So I went to my friend. He owns a fabrication shop, and he grabbed me these two pieces of metal. And today I'm gonna chop them down, make little 90s for them, and then hopefully make some mounts to mount the taillights. And I also want to mount, obviously, license plate. I'm gonna try to do some headlights. I'm not gonna do the factory ones because one of them was broke. So I actually bought some of these little LED bars. And come on, focus. It's not gonna focus. Anyway, I bought these LED bars and I'm gonna put them here. I got little ones like these for the low beams, and I got a bigger one for like a flood pattern that might go down here. Maybe I'll put these down here, and then the other one's up top. But these will be the low beams, and then I got the high beams. Do I have them now? Let's see if I got them. I think they're right in here. Yeah. I was going to use these guys for high beams if I can find a suitable spot to mount them. High beams, low beams, and license plate taillights, and actually technically besides the busted all windshield, but it'd actually be drivable. And that's kind of all I want to do, is I want to just take it for a drive. But I don't want to get pulled over. Oh, blinkers. I gotta do blinkers. I think I got those. Yep. I think I bought these for a previous project. Ah, perfect. Don't mind my toolbox. I bought a new one. I'm going to transfer everything over. These are supposedly have... Focus. There we go. These supposedly have not LEDs, ambers in them. But we'll figure it out. But that's what the plan is today. I want to hopefully maybe get this guy on the road, sort of, so it's drivable. Yeah. So we'll go from there. I'll start checking some wiring out, start cutting these steel pieces down, and trying to find a place to mount the taillights, and hopefully be able to drive this. Made progress today. I got both the headlights in, mounted down here. They're not level with each other, but they're pointing forward. Blinkers work. I didn't have time to put the other ones in, but we were able to take her for a spin. Almost got stuck in a flat gravel driveway. We got taillights on. Everything's working. License plate, front license plate too. Pretty solid. They're just zip tied in for now. That one's actually not at all. Oh, okay. Might have to tighten this one down a little bit. Do some adjustments on it, or an additional zip tie to hold her a little more tight than that. Battery held in temporarily. I put the crossbar back in. Cut the airbag out. Went for a drive with a friend. Ripped some mean cookies, donuts, whatever you call them. Yeah, she runs good though. Not too shabby. Alright, quick update. I can't remember where I ended the last video, so I'll probably have to go edit this out. But I got both headlights in. Now, before everyone gets mad and they go, oh, those aren't going to do anything, those suck, whatever. Just letting you know, these are put in solely for the purpose of meeting the law. I plan 0 to drive this car at night. This is just so I don't get pulled over, and if I do, I can show I have working headlights, turn signals, etc. So with that said, I got the 2 headlights put in. They're little LED bars. Got one there, one over there. And then the blinkers, all I had left was just the bulbs dangling around. So I found these I bought from my previous project. But let me turn the key on and I'll show you what they do. So here's the headlights. Oh, and they act as daytime running lights too. So the little blinker ones do. So I got the headlights and I got the daytime running lights all working. Tail lights also work. And then here's the blinker. Yes, it'll blink yes, it will blink fast because it's LED on the front, but got that are kind of orange, kind of look at it. Kind of not. Hopefully it'll suffice. The other one does the same. Other side. So we gotta, I mean, they work. So all that's good. I mean, everything on the car is ready to roll. I talked with a guy, and I may be getting the cage this next weekend. So not this coming one, because today is Monday. So not this Friday, but the next Friday. He said he could pick it up and put a cage in it. Now, I'm not trying to meet any requirements. I don't need Formula D specs. I don't need SCCA specs. I just need something to protect me if this ever gets in an accident again. That's all. So he's going to make me a tube. Not make me a tube. He's going to make me a roll cage. And it's going to... My goal is to have it look like this one. I'll put a picture in right here. So that's kind of my goal, just like a bar across the top, then two supports down the back, and then the halo comes down here, and then little door bars. That is the goal. Oh, and he also said he could do me a rear bash bar, since right now there's nothing. So I'm just going to follow the Hoonigans and have them mounted up here straight to the frame rail on both sides, and then a bash bar to come out from like just the middle of the tire to middle of the tire, little curve in it. Just basic. That's all I want. Just basic. Just want to drive it once it warms up. It's still what is it, 45 was the high today. Hoping for 50s next week. Also, I'm going to call Safe Light tomorrow, see if they can come out sometime this week maybe and put a windshield in this, since this one is not usable. I'm not going to kick it out because they suck to clean up. So I'm going to let them take it out, and then I will post a video once they have it done, once the roll bar is in, and maybe actually get some video of us driving it this time, since my friend did not film when we were out driving it on Saturday. It's coming together. I think I'm going to grab a shift knob off eBay. Maybe a steering wheel. I don't know if I want to spend the money to put a new steering wheel in it, but maybe I do, because that one's pretty hideous. But then again, it's going to be open, so I don't want it to be someone trying to steal it. So if I do put a steering wheel and a shift knob in it, they're going to be dirt cheap as possible. Just, I mean, it'll probably get stolen if I ever park it somewhere. But that's where we're at. As far as legality, it's pretty close to being road legal, technically. I may need to, obviously the windshield. And from what I read, I may need to make some fenders, flares for this area right here. I may want to anyway, because obviously it throws a lot of debris forward. But yeah, until someone says otherwise, I may just leave it as is. Just run it because it kind of looks cool. But that's where we're at. Just gotta tidy some things up, and I'll post a new video soon.